Our need for predictability and stability is something that endures throughout the course of a lifetime. When something becomes out of line for adults, they have a greater skill set, I suppose, to actually evaluate the situation, deal with the situation, and find a pathway forward. Because teenagers are still in a fundamental state of neural maturation, they often lack that capacity and need some guidance and help to do that, and say, look, because something happens does not necessarily mean it's going to be problematic for the rest of your life. It just means here's a situation, we have to find a way to work through it. Parents are the best sort of conduits for understanding their kids. So what I often say to parents is, if you see a drastic change in behavior, however that might manifest, it probably is a sign that something's not right with your young person. The most important thing for parents is to have a continuous dialogue and conversation and communication, to check in. How are things? Is everything going okay? Is there something I can help you with? What's going on in your life? How are your friends? Just incidental conversational questions with the right prompt. Teen might disclose and say, look, I'm really struggling with this, or this has happened, and I'm not sure what to do. Often, it could be that they just want to be heard. They might not be looking for advice, but sometimes they might, with full disclosure, say, look, I don't know what to do, which is a cue for, do you have any suggestions? The best thing to do to help your teen get through change is to be calm, reflective, talk to them about what might be transpiring, and remind them that change is an essential part of life. As adults, it's easier for us to reflect back on when we were teenagers and had to deal with certain things and what we did to get through it. Probably best not to focus on how the person feels about the change. Teens will often ruminate about their feelings too much, and that's not a healthy psychological state of being. Certainly you want to lend them an ear if they're distressed, they want to talk about how they feel. But if you can, shift the dialogue to talk about, okay, so if this is what happened, what can you do in the future, or how can you navigate through that change? With every little bit of change that comes along, it's a time for growth and a time for understanding who we are and developing.